Out and About Productions presents Out and About on the Recumbents. Ride slow, ride low, ride recumbent.
Hey, good morning. It's me, BJ, without Joe today. Sadly, she had medical appointments today, and I'm trying to get another ride in between the rain. The last ride didn't make it. About half a mile from home, it opened up and we got drenched. Hopefully today I can make it back before it rains. Yeah, we're just at the intersection of the Rock Island Trail, and they called this the Homestead South or Canal Trail, and so we're going to go down here. Now, we may not be able to go all the way to where I wanted to go because last time we came down, which is quite a while ago, they were building they're repairing a bridge. Howdy. On Platte Avenue. Was it Platte? No, Galley Road. And this trail here is supposed to have some underpasses under Murray and then under Palmer Park Boulevard, but since it's been raining and pouring and deluging like crazy lately, we're not going to have any luck. We'll have to we'll have to cross the streets, which is not exactly safe, but we'll just have to do it. Yeah, because the one is totally gone. It's been gone for years now. It's just full of deep sand and rocks and all kinds of debris and from the drainage system washing down, because right now the drainage system is cement. You probably can't see that because of the tall grass, but the drainage system is cement here, but right after we get over the bridge it turns natural. Sorry, really beat up bridge. Yeah, see, it's concrete here. As you can see, it's all natural here, and they've never I don't know, the city just won't bother to personally, they need to close both of the underpasses and make lighted crossings at the trail crossings at the street. That would be the best thing to do, but they're not going to do that because that costs money. So yeah, see, we should be able to go down here and go under Palmer Park Boulevard, but we can't do that because it's full of grit and sand and crud. So we're going to take this little dirt access road here that hopefully isn't in too bad a shape, and this will get us across the Palmer Park. Yeah, so it looks pretty dry, so we're fortunate. Sometimes this can be rather soggy. Yeah, I don't know. You can see down in there, it's pretty thick. But, howdy. And I got a little bit of mud here, but it's not bad. Okay, take us a minute to get across here. It's not real easy. Oh, these brakes. I don't know what to do with them. Well, I'm gonna go. Come on. Come on, 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 come on. Well, that guy wouldn't cut me any slack at all, man. He was coming at Mach 9. Oh, don't honk at me. I made it. You weren't even there yet. Yeah. I don't know if I can get a view down there that'll show how messed up it is, but as you can see, there's big logs down there and probably really deep sand, and this really isn't the bad one. that's what's terrible. You know, this really isn't the bad one. The worst one's under Murray, that will be crossing here pretty soon. Yeah, like I said, this is called the Homestead Trail South, or the Canal Trail, according to who you talk to. Eventually, somewhere in the future, long after Joe and I are dust in the wind, they're supposed to be hooking up. Well, they're supposed to continue this trail south, and then it will head east and hook into the Sand Creek Trail. But like I said, I have no idea when that's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen in my lifetime. But I have tried for years to convince the city to close both of these underpasses off. See, this one has got well, it had a cable across it. Looks like somebody's messed with the fence. Oh yeah, it does have a cable across it, because it's just, it's really dangerous. Super deep sand, rocks, debris, junk, crud, you name it. So, pardon my brakes. I don't know what it is, but anytime I get in the moisture, I have drum brakes, the older 70mm drum brakes. And anytime I get into, you know, like it's either been really moist, you know, like it's been raining constantly, or like, you know, we got caught in a bit of a deluge. So we're going to go down, and they had it completely closed off. Looks like they've moved this back. Kind of they should have moved it the other way. But yeah, this one down here is the one that's, like I said, they do have it cabled off now, which is really good, because it's just too dangerous. Yeah, I had a friend that came down here and got hurt really bad because you know, he didn't know that there was obstacles. Excuse me. Man, these allergies. I get dry really fast. Well, I took a full-on allergy pill, you know, one of them 12-hour specials, Adverdent or some silly name like that. And they always make me, they work really well, but they really make me dry. As you can see, like I said, it's all El Natural down here. And they've really let the grass grow terribly tall. But we may have to turn around and come back to Murray, and then take San McGill Street over to I keep forgetting the name of that street. Galley Road. Because like I said, they're replacing this bridge. But it's been quite a while, so I'm hoping maybe we can get through, but or maybe at least the other way. But I hear a lot of machinery. That's usually not a good sign. But we can kind of see, you know, if they've made any progress, any real progress. It's just been quite a while since we've been down here. Nope, they're not going to let me go that far. Ah, bummer. Yeah, so it's still blocked off totally. So we'll have to turn around. As you can see, like I said, I really sorry for the brakes. I got to try to pull my lever and push this pin at the same time, and it's not going to want to work. There we go. I got it. Okay. I'm going to get up here so you can get a better view of what's going on. Oh yeah, they've taken out the bridge totally. And they've taken out the trail too. So, yeah, it's going to be a while before this gets put back together. They put in all this rock. I don't know what they're doing. They must be digging deep places to put the support for the bridge back in. Because that's over there by Federal Credit Union. That's the road. Okay, well, we'll catch it on the backside, and we'll get back to you. Bye. Okay, well, so I had to go all the way back to Murray Boulevard and then pick up San Miguel Street. And this is San Miguel Street right here. As you can see, there's no bridge there anymore. So we're going to go this way. Oh, a big hole. Yeah, major construction. So that might be several, who knows, you know, at least months, if not years in the making. So now I'm cutting through the Int Federal Credit Union parking lot, yeah, to get over to a side street, and then I got to work my way down to Platte. Well, just before Platte, there's a frontage road. I don't know the name of the actual road, but it's a frontage road that goes along Platte for quite a ways. I'm going to pick that up and go up to the newest Maverick convenience station and get lunch. And then I hope... Okay, let me get out of your way. I hope. Then I'll take Wooten Road. They put a new bike path in there, or bike lane in there, all the way up to Galley. And I'll take that up and see if maybe we can get over to the newest portion of the Sand Creek Trail and see if they've added on any at all. And if they haven't, I want to try to go underneath and then head north and see how far the trail goes there. Because if you head south, it only goes so far and it ends. So, all right. So, the rest of this is really boring. Parking lot and all kinds of crud I have to go through. So, we'll end it here and I'll get back to you. Bye. Okay, well, we're now on Edison Road. That's the name of this access way. Right out there with all that traffic, that's Platte Avenue. So, sadly, there's no emergency lane or anything, so I just have to go over as far as I can go. Try not to run into this giant mud puddle here. Yeah, sadly the sidewalk doesn't go all the way down. Thank you, sir. And so yeah, I'm heading over here to this Maverick convenience station. Joe gave me permission to buy myself a hot dog, so I'm going to get one. I mean, you know, it is summertime, you know, we're past Memorial Day weekend, so that's hot dog 30, right? I don't know why this guy is going so slow. Yeah. Well, you silly goose. You wanted to turn. Yeah. So now we're on Edison Avenue and Wooten Road. Yeah, W-O-O-T-E-N. Oh, no wonder it's been raining. The carnival's in town. There's a big old Ferris wheel over there. Yeah. Every time those guys come, they bring the weather with them, I swear. Every year. Oh, it's going to be fun getting across here. Well, yeah, I don't know. Okay. Well, I gotta go. I see an opening. I got a boogie. I got the nightlight. I want to boogie on the disco round. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go see if they've got any outdoor seating. If they do, it'd be right here. Get around this SUV here and put that down. No, don't have any tables at least. That's a shame. But we'll bring this in here and hope we can find us a. Oh man, I hate these brakes. Okay, well, I'm gonna go get some lunch. All right. Bye for now. Okay, I'm back. Well, what we're gonna do, sorry, I gotta just switch hands to shift gears here. Okay, so we're now back on the Wooten Road here, and we're gonna get on the into the new bike lane. Oh man, this dang shoe. I'm having trouble with one of my shoes here. It doesn't it just doesn't want to clip in right now for some silly reason. So, oh, my brakes are squeaking like heck. Oh, I don't know what to do with these damn brakes. Jeez. Well, like I said, anytime the moisture comes up, these brakes just squeak like crazy. Okay, so like I said, we're on the Wooten Road bike lane. They just this is only about a year old, so they just put this in. It's nice. It's, you know, at least it's got I mean, there's no barriers, but at least it's, you know, it's got the painted line barrier. So yeah, it's strictly, you know, urban here, so won't be able to do anything. Okay, this guy's being really nice. Thank you. Okay, go, 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 go. He could have made it easy. I don't go that fast, man, so he could have made it easy. But yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm hoping that they don't have the Galley Road up here under construction. They did the last time I came this way, but we're going to go check on, see if they've done anything as far as upgrading the people are always busting stuff in bike lanes. I don't get it. A whole bunch of, it was like a ceramic plate or something, you know. Where in the world, why in the world would you be busting up a ceramic plate in a bike lane? I mean, weird. But yeah, we just want to see if they've ever added anything to it. Doubt it seriously. And I did want to try to go underneath and head north just to see how far that, I don't think it goes very far. But someday that will thank you. Someday that will connect up to well, it'll go all the way up to Palmer Park Boulevard, and then another trail, the Rock Island, will be coming south, or at least an extension off the Rock Island. Sorry for the noisy trucks, but then you'll be able to take that up to the up to Rock Island Trail, and that would be really good because you'd be able to do the whole thing. Well, let's see. It doesn't look like this side of the street is I'm just going to go on the street for as long as I can. Come on, baby. There we go. Because the sidewalk's a problem. So yeah, right now I'm on Galley Road, and the last time I came up here, they had the road completely torn up for construction. Oh boy, big holes, big holes, big holes. Yeah, I could use the sidewalk, but I really hate using sidewalks, and because they've got it blocked off down south, it's not going to be quite as busy as it normally is. Plus, too, it's kind of in the middle of the day. But we're heading over here. Like I said, eventually, that Homestead Trail South will be, I don't know what this guy's doing. Just go in the other lane and go past me. God, okay. Guess he's turning into one of the small businesses. But yeah, eventually when they get that bridge put back in and they extend that trail, it will come over here and actually meet the Sand Creek, and then the Sand Creek will be extended south to pick up, well, right now there's nothing there. I might go ahead and go down south just to show you where it ends, and then they'll continue Sand Creek, would be the new part, down to the old part of the Sand Creek Trail, and then you can take that a long ways. I'm gonna jump this up to 2 here, give myself a little more speed. But yeah, so I'm gonna shut her down again because I got a ways to go, and then when we get to Sand Creek Trail, I'll come on back and we can take a look for ourselves and see if they've done anything. Whew. Well, you can sure tell they did a lot of construction. They beat up the roads bad when they do construction. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna jump on the sidewalk here off of Babcock and Galley. And we'll get back to you. Bye. Okay, so we're now at Galley Road and Sand Creek Trail, heading south. And although what we may do is go down here and then turn north because I kind of like to see how far it goes. I don't think it goes very far. And then we could head back down south. And we're probably going to have to turn. Oh boy. Oh, brakes. Yeah. What do we got here? Yeah, it's a solid mud bath. Okay. Yeah, no, we're not going down there. But that would be where it would be going north. That's sad. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to get this thing up to Angle Tech and have them do something with these damn brakes. Well, they keep telling me that they've never had to replace a set of brake shoes. A drum brake shoes, you know? Because drum brakes use shoes. They don't use pads. But I'm just beginning to wonder, you know, I mean, this bike is a 2011. It's been through, you know, at least one other owner who put a lot of miles on it. And now, of course, if I had the money, I'd just go ahead and do what I did for Joe's bike, and I didn't have to have the different setup, because hers was a disc, and we switched it over to drum brake, and she's got the new Sturmey Archer 90 millimeter brakes, so she's got much better brakes than I do. But you're looking at you know, because that's wheels, brakes, the whole works, about $700, you know. So and I ain't got that kind of money. Wish I did, but I think I'm going to talk him into putting new shoes in, see if that will solve my problem. I don't know how expensive brake shoes are. Probably take them. They'll probably have to order it from Ice in England, because well, or Sturmey Archer, because they're, you know, they're both from England. So but yeah, this is the South, and it comes right off a galley. And on the way back, we either have to this will take us back to Platt, where we were coming up, you know, to get over to Wooten Road to go to the Maverick. I can report that they have really good quarter-pound hot dogs. You know, usually we go to 7-Eleven, because they do a, you know, I mean, the Big Bite's not a bad hot dog, you know, especially for the money. But these were cheaper at Maverick, and they were just as good. Very flavorful. The only problem is, you know, you wish they could, you know, just have like a warming drawer for the buns, you know. I got a group here. Hello.
Hi.
Well, yeah, like I said, this ends down here pretty soon. But I thought I'd show you this. It's been a while since I've been this way. They've got a homeless guy here. Let's see if I don't want to get in his way. This is Platt Avenue. This is the new bridge that they put in. He's probably sleeping. Morning, passing on your left. Thank you. Like I said, it only goes to about right here. So this is as far as it goes. And I take it one day they'll continue from here. So I have to go back the same way. Yep. So that's the... now there is another sitting way down there, several miles along Powers Boulevard. There's another piece of the Sand Creek Trail, but that's under some construction. I gotta go this way and whoa. Okay, so that's as far as we can go this way. And like I said, the underneath galley, you know, where we go north, that's in really bad shape. Now what I'm probably going to try to do is take to the street and go up a back street and try to get over to Palmer Park Boulevard, cross over, and then work my way up to Constitution and come back on the Rock Island. All right, so again, sorry for all the bye for nows, but bye for now. Okay, well, I was fortunate. I'm on Space Center Drive, and now up at Palmer Park, and luckily I didn't have to use the road. They had a sidewalk all the way up, so I will take that as, oh, these brakes are going to drive me nuts.
Wait.
Yeah. But yeah, so like I said, I'm going to jump on Palmer Park here, and then I'll cross over Powers Boulevard and go the back way up to Constitution Avenue and pick up the Rock Island Trail. Just waiting for this light and nobody to run me over, so go baby go. Okay, now for the fun part. There's no way I'm going to make that corner, so we're going to have to four-wheel drive. Yeah, there we go. Had to force myself over a hump. I think that's one of them live wire Harleys. Yeah, the E-Harley. I'm not sure though, to be totally honest. I'm too far away to know for sure. Oh, they put a Starbucks over here. Didn't have that the last time I was here. No, they have a Taco Bell over here too. They didn't have that either. And a Subway. Yeah, they got a bunch of stuff now. So yeah, now we have to cross probably one of the busiest streets and roads in all of all of Colorado Springs. And there's no sidewalk on the other side, so we have to go this way for right first, and then left. Be fun to get across here. Thank you. Very nice person. I can't tell. But I don't think there's a sidewalk over there anyway. Yeah. Okay, so now I gotta reach this light here. Okay. Yeah. No fun. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and turn her off till we get across this mess. Bye. Okay. Well, believe it or not, I made it across Powers Boulevard without getting run over. Man, but it sure is a pain in the ass. Now I'm back on, I believe this is the northern part of Wooten Road again, but it doesn't go straight through. There's stuff in the way. Wish it did. That'd be really great. But yeah, that's Powers Boulevard over there. And that's the one that eventually they're gonna either go under or over. So luckily this road is super wide, although they don't have it. They could easily mark it with a bike lane, but they never have. Probably never will. As Billy Joel would say, don't ask me why. But yeah, so like I said, so I'm on Wooten Road, and I'm working my way up to Constitution Avenue, and then I'm going to go across Constitution, and I'm sorry, I'm going to go across Powers again, and pick up the sidewalk up to Constitution Court, and there's a back way. Have to do a little cyclocrossing because it's a little dirt path, kind of thin. Well, for a trike. For a regular bicycle, it'd be just fine. So, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, I'm sorry for all the shutting you off and bringing you back and shutting you off, but that's just kind of the way today has worked out. Sometimes you don't know what, what it's going to throw at you. I was really hoping they'd have that bridge done, so I could have just gone straight up Galley Road to Wooten, but in a way it works out better because I forgot that the Maverick convenience station was on, the first part of Wooten, just off Platte, so no biggie. All right, well, want to save a little for Rock Island, so all right, as before, we'll get back to you. Bye for now. Okay, well, it wasn't Wooten Road I picked up. It was after I crossed Powers on Palmer Park Boulevard. It was Wycoop Road. So I took Wycoop Road up to Constitution, and then Constitution over here to this intersection, which is Constitution Court and Constitution Avenue. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go do a little cyclocrossing. Yes, we're going to have to get over to the Rock Island Trail, heading west. We're going to have to use this little dirt back path here, and it's just barely wide enough for a trike. In fact, it's actually not wide enough for a trike. So I have to kill a few weeds. But yeah, we tried really hard to convince the city to, they didn't have to pave it or anything, but to widen the path, because at least this way you can go pick up Constitution Avenue, and if you need to get across Powers, well, you could. They wouldn't do it. The city can be a real pain in the butt. They can be really good or a real pain in the butt. Okay, so I hope this dog doesn't get too excited, but you got to get up here somehow. Okay, hopefully it's not too muddy. Hopefully there's nobody coming. All right, so like I said, it's a little dirt path. And now we come to the tall grass. Like I said, it's not very wide. Get my feet out of the way here if I can, as much as possible. Yeah. You can see the grass is right at level, yes. Oh, we got a bit of mud here. Oh boy. Mud. Well, pooey. Yeah, I just got to go through it. Ain't got no choice. Oh, yuck. Okay, so... dang it. I hate doing that. I hate, Oh, I gotta watch out for these yuccas. I don't think I've ever had a yucca give me a flat, so. Alright. So, aren't we cool, except for guess what? Now we got, oh no we're not. We're going, you see, there is a huge freaking puddle right there. And I'm not doing the puddle. No! I don't like getting, I just cleaned this up this morning from the, the rain shower we got caught in about the last 3/4 of a mile to half a mile back to the storage area. We got drenched, man. It just poured buckets. It's okay. So this has got to be the most roundabout route in the world to get you up to the the Rock Island Trail. Hello. And it would have worked for your phone, but it wouldn't work for a GoPro. And then you plug the receiver into the adapter, and then you have to turn on the microphone, and it blinks different colors, and then you turn on the receiver and it blinks, and then all of a sudden they both go solid, and that means that they're paired up, and you should have a wireless mic working. So I'm trying not to talk quite as loud as I've talked in the last few videos. I'm still not used to having the mic. So, but yeah, so we're back on the familiar Rock Island Trail. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's the main east-west trail, so it's one of those trails we're going to be on a lot. Got a pretty good downhill here. Oh man. One nice thing about going this way, hopefully the wind's not too bad. Like I said, I do have what they call cat whiskers or cat something, you know, cover on my mic. I am going to try something though, because I have two mics. One of these times I'm going to either try both of them and see if I can get like stereo, or I might put one on Joe and kind of let her get in the conversation now and then. Now we don't have the helmets that talk to each other. We use standard old, you know, cheap 16 channel walkie-talkies for, you know, long distance communication. So yeah, so I don't know, you know, I won't be like I can tell her, okay, go talk. So I'm just gonna let her talk whenever she wants to talk. So sometimes we might be talking over each other. So you guys we'll have to check the video and find out for sure. Okay, we got a big old downhill here, but I'm gonna try to take it easy because I only have one brake. Like I said, I'm thinking very seriously. If I would let this thing go, I could probably hit 25 miles an hour. But I'm going to keep it under check here and use the e-assist to get me up the hill here. But I might let it go right about here. I'm up to 19. I'm up to 20, 21. That ain't going to make 22. That's why I have e-assist. I have e-assist to get up hills, or really long grade, you know, minor hills, you know, where they just go on and on and on and on and on forever. Because we have some hills out here, more towards what they call the Black Forest area. And but if you ever want a reason, you know, you tell your spouse, you know, whether that be husband or wife, because there's a lot of ladies that ride trikes where their husband rides, you know, a regular bicycle. And you know, it kind of comes down to, you know, even if you don't use your e-assist very much on flat ground, which you don't have to, I leave mine on 1 most of the time. You know, and then when I get, and then according to the incline or the hill, you know, then I adjust to another level. And but I'll tell you, when you get older, or maybe you just don't have the energy you used to have, man, it is so nice to be able to bump up a couple of levels on the e-assist and, you know, pull yourself up the hill. No, you're not going any faster, okay? It's not about fast. With some people it is, because they want to be able to keep up with their husband on the exotic carbon, 12-pound carbon race bike, you know, with their 36 to 40-pound trike, you know. But yeah, I don't know how much we got left, but I like going this way on this trail, so I'll probably use most of it. So just in case, you know, hey, look, thanks for coming along. This is another one of BJ's brutal rides. You guys are like, are you crazy? Yeah, I am kind of crazy when I'm by myself. I wouldn't take Jo through all that, I guarantee you. She would tell me I'm crazy. As Paul Simon says, still crazy after all these years. Oh, still crazy. Still crazy. Still crazy after all these years. Okay, 4 people. And no, that wasn't somebody strangling a cat. That was me. It's a really funny day because, like I said, just poured all day yesterday, and I did an hour's worth of heavy workout on the trainer. I did 30 minutes in the morning in a light program so I could spin hard, and then the afternoon I did a killer program 10, which has goes clear up to level 21, and I mean, you can barely move the pedals on the recumbent exercise bike. It's so hard, and you know, to get the, you know, to push my legs, you know. I'll tell you, that exercise, that recumbent exercise bike is probably in a way actually more workout, you know, than riding your trike, because you never get to coast. How can that possibly be right, huh? You never get to coast. That's why we call it the bicycle to nowhere. Okay, we're coming up on Murray and the wonderful new, that's not new anymore, but the wonderful, fairly new crossing light. And I mean to tell you, it is so lovely. It makes getting across Murray 1,000 times easier. I mean, before it was literally playing chicken with the cars. Because you couldn't, you know, some people would be cool and stop, and the other people would be like, I ain't stopping for no bicycle. Get out of my way. If you want to live, get out of my way, you know. Okay. Sorry about the break. But, yeah, okay. One of those times when there's hardly anybody here. That's very rare. Of course, it is a weekday, and it is, what time is it? It's like middle afternoon, I think. With my clip-on sunshades, I can't see my my display. And since I got a camera in my hand, I don't want to flip them up yet, but I got a smooth part here, so yeah, 12:31. Yeah, I got out early today. I didn't mess around. You know, Joe had, you know, we don't get started normally till basically between about 10:30 and 11, and that's because my wife likes to sleep in to, you know, at least 8:30, and then, you know, she gets up and she has her tea, and she reads her Facebook, or she reads a little bit of her ebook, and don't bother her, okay? When she's ready to get up and get going, she will let you know. But me, I guess because I spent, you know, almost 6 years in the military, I'm up at 6 a.m. every day. Doesn't matter, I'm always up at 6 a.m. Every once in a while I'll sleep till 7, but that's pretty rare. Okay, we're gonna go across the bridge here. Got a bike gonna pass me. I gotta stay tight. And there he is. Good old 80s mountain bike, man. Some of the best bicycles ever made were good old 80s mountain bike. You know, no suspension, nothing to go wrong, solid, good old chrome molly fork. And if it wasn't a mountain bike, it was considered a city bike, you know, so, but they're still around. I mean, there's still loads of them. People use them for commuters all the time. So, I mean, it's pretty amazing when you think about it, you know. Those bikes are now 30 years old, and yet I see lots of them on these trails. Well, that guy's braver than I am. I would never do that. Never, never, never. Especially across Academy Boulevard. I'd really never do that. Okay, well, I'm going to stop here and sadly have to turn you off again, because you don't want to watch all this silly stuff. All right. Get back to you. Bye.